Hi, I'm BP. Well, my name is Bridget, but everybody calls me BP. And I have some thoughts on psychology and energy healing I'd like to share with you. Whether or not you're an energy healer, you still might have heard somebody in your life say that energy healing can't be real. Particularly, the complaint I hear often in my life as an energy healer is how can just touching something with your hands heal it? Such as like Reiki or any other type of energy healing, maybe even healing touch, where someone is placing their hands on parts of someone else's body in order to heal it with energy, whether that be like hands on injury or just in general. There's all kinds of hand energy healing, right? And what I hear a lot is how can just placing your hands somewhere heal something? And something I heard in a psychology class really stuck with me on this, and I thought it might be helpful if you, as an energy healer, or you, as a recipient of energy healing, have some doubts, especially 3D sciencey type doubts. So I was a psychology student in college, and in one of my psychology classes, I heard about a study describing the phenomenon that every human experiences when they hurt themselves, particularly where your hands go when you hurt yourself. So, say you bumped your knee hard on a coffee table. What would you do? You immediately grab your knee, and say ouch. But we always do this. It's like a reflex in the human brain that when we hurt ourselves, we immediately, instinctually, like primally, grab that place or put our hands on it. And doing that actually, literally, measurably decreases the pain that you're experiencing, which is weird. But if you think about it, isn't that kind of true when we say we stub our toe and we say ouch and we grab our toe with our foot instinctually because that's what we do? Doesn't it feel just 2% better when you grab it with your hand or place your hand on it? Or if you stand up and you bump your head on something and you go ouch, you're putting your hand there, and doing that makes it feel better. Now, I'm not saying to try this, but if you were to injure yourself and not put your hands there, to directly think, I'm not going to do that, just to, you know, whatever, fight the system, and you stub your toe or you bump your knee and you don't put your hands there and you ignore that spot after you've just injured it, it will hurt more than it normally would. It's sort of like there's a similar thought about when people injure themselves and start swearing that it releases endorphins that help heal the pain. It's the same mechanism that happens when you bump your knee and primally grab it with your hand, and endorphins from that touch, your own hand's touch, somehow slightly decreases the pain, so much so that it's become ingrained in human evolution as a regular thing. So say you're down with that, the psychology thing. How this applies to energy healing, it seems to be pretty darn related, because in energy healing, we're just placing our hands on parts of the body or energy field that need attention and therefore healing it. It's kind of, in my eyes, very similar. So if we're bumping our knee and placing our hands there primally, something about our human biology responds to the touch of a hand healing on an object. So if you're healing another person or yourself in some type of hand healing modality of energy healing, of course it's connected to the way humans respond. It was just something I found really interesting back in my studies, because it puts sort of another scientific connection to energy healing being truly effective beyond just reported surveys of how people feel. It's something that that's proven. Putting your hands on somewhere that needs attention helps. So I hope that helps somebody in energy healing, whether it's somebody who's the energy healer or somebody who's receiving energy healing. Placing your hands on somewhere that needs attention does, in some way, somehow, even if you don't believe in energy, still help. And if you do believe in energy, then I think you'll know what I mean. That this is just another one of those ways when science is a little bit behind, but this time it's helpful. So that's all. I just wanted to share that little study in case somebody could use the reassurance in another format, I suppose. It's a small reassurance, but it's still pretty real. Hand healing works. Okay, I think that's all for this video. Goodbye.